Beautiful people, what is good, what is good, what is good? Of course, you know who I be, Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again once again. You should already know, ladies and gentlemen, this one is poised to be an instant classic. First time to the channel, subscribe, notified, do all the good things, makes up well versed in the Good Doc's content. All my good stuff listed in the links in the description area below. Different scenery, just traveling around with the wife for a little bit. Kind of one of the reasons why I've been off of the tube for the last couple of days, man, just taking some time to just kick it and chill. But I've been getting this question a lot, man, and I definitely wanted to tackle it from my own perspective, especially when it comes to dealing with women overseas. So let's lock in. A lot of people have been asking me, yo, Doc, how do you feel about paying for the box overseas? How do I feel about paying for a young lady's company overseas, right? And I'm sure that I've made a plethora of videos about it, but again, as I've aged, as I've gotten a little older, like my mindset and mentality has definitely changed. And I want to make sure that you guys listen in closely so that you don't misunderstand anything that the Good Doc is saying, because you're about to get some gems, right? At least from my own personal perspective and experience. First things first, I understand why guys pay for the box. Discretion, you know, get it in, get it out, no commitment, you know, you get straight to the point, you know, you don't have to worry about the whole relationship, situationship, or whatever you want to call it. You just get it in and you get it out and you go on about your life. So I'm not against any guy that opts to choose to use their money in order to get to that particular situation. Now, there is a big difference between paying for the box and then leading with your wallet. Let me make sure I note that. Big difference between paying for the box and leading with your wallet. Leading with your wallet, in my mind, the way that I look at it is you're doing all of these things for a young lady, probably more specifically a young lady overseas, in order to hope that she may reciprocate love and intimacy as, you know, a form of thank you for all of the good things that you've done. Not necessarily using your communication, your verbiage, your words, articulation, ability to communicate and talk to women. You're just saying, let me buy her things and hopefully I will be able to buy her love. Big difference between trying to buy somebody's love and paying for that box. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. On the other side, for all the guys who opt to say, nah, man, I ain't paying for no box, man. Ain't no box on planet Earth worth me spending any of my hard-earned money for. I understand that perspective as well. Again, a lot of guys are like, man, look, if I can't use my words to get a girl, then it ain't for me. I'm under the philosophy, and a lot of my brothers are as well, that no matter how you look at it, when you're dealing with certain young ladies, chances are in a roundabout way, you're gonna pay for it either way, whether it be through food, transportation, or whatever. In some way, you're gonna pay for it one way or another. I believe that to be true to a certain extent as well. Now, my way, how I personally feel about it. I'm gonna tell you how to find a delicate balance between the two. Paying for the box and somewhat not paying for the box, or you're taking a whole different route or perspective in it. If I were you, foreigner moving to the country, more specifically the Philippines, and I'm dealing with a young lady and we're talking and she's asking me for help or something, in one way or another, you know, that constitutes paying for the box. Now, if you go to a bar, right, and you bar find somebody, you already know that's paying for the box as well. So any situation that occurs, this is how I would do it, right? Or this is how I feel if you do it the right way, it's a win-win either way. So the way that I look at it is like this. Let's say, for example, you do outright pay for it. Like I said, club or whatnot, don't matter. She asked for it, you say, cool. I will make sure that the experience with me will be a wonderful fucking experience, right? I'm gonna make sure, and I'm not patting myself on the back, talk about I got the best sex game or whatever. It has nothing to really do with that. It's just the experience, right? Granted, you might have came out of pocket and paid for it, but if she feels like you're treating her like a lady, not necessarily a lady, but you're treating her like somebody, and that doesn't necessarily mean buying her shit and whatever the fuck, but if you treat her nice, talk to her like she's a regular fucking human being, as opposed to somebody you just paid to lay down with you. If you look at it from that perspective and you treat her right, the way I see it is one of two things are gonna happen. Let's say, for example, night one, you go through it, you're good to go, right? Wham, bam, you got it out of there. You know, it is what it is. You treated her right, you talked to her, treated her like a lady, had a conversation with her if you cared to do so. And this is only if you actually care to see her more than once. But if you care and you treat them right, 9 times out of 10, she gonna hit you up again to try to see you again. Now, on the second time, on the second night or the second round or whatever you wanna call it, you tell her straight up, Not gonna do that, right? I don't got no money. Like, if you want to see me, you just gotta want to see me, right? If you want to see me, you just gotta want to see me. You can't see me thinking you're gonna get paid for it, because I'm not gonna give it to you. Right then and there, you will know if she rocking with you or not. And again, if you had a great experience with her, great time with her, you know what I'm saying? Conversation was always good. And y'all had a great not chemistry or whatever, if you care for all that shit. I'm just saying, whether if you care about it, if y'all did have a good time and she want to see you again, chances are she gonna want to see you again. And when she wants to see you again, you just tell her, look, I ain't got no money. See how she responds to that. Because I promise you, if she hits you with the, oh, it's okay, I still want to see you type shit, you got her locked in, right? Because at that point, it's no longer about the money that you can give to her. To me, it's more or less about, I just want to see this guy because this guy treated me nice. Or he talked to me like I was a human being. And again, treating her nice has nothing to do with how much money you spend on her. Like I said in the beginning, it has nothing to do with, leading with the wallet. It has everything to do with how you talk to her, have communication. So you can pay for it. Like I said, and again, that comes in many different forms. Flat out, I'm gonna take care of a bill for you or whatever it may be, if that's the way you choose, or if that's the route you choose to go. But 9 times out of 10, she's gonna want to see you again if you took care of her, or if you came to agreed upon price, you make sure you knocked it out, make sure she was good to go, and you kind of just kept in touch with her. Make sure that the next time y'all do link up, she's the one that initiates that conversation, like she wants to see you again. And when she does, on everything that I love, I tell her straight up, I said, I ain't got no money. So if you want to see me, you just gotta want to see me for me. We could just hang out and kick it here at the hotel if you want to, but I really ain't got it like that. And if she says cool, got it locked in. And most times, like I said, most of these women, even though they do go the route of pay for play, if you want to call it that, a lot of them just want to be treated like regular fucking people, right? And a lot of people be like, they don't have the right. I'm paying for the time, effort, and energy, so fuck it. They need to be on my dick. They need to be on their knees when they're walking to the door and all that shit. A lot of guys have that energy. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. I mean, if you choose to, I can't tell you what to do. I just personally don't think that's the right way to go about it. I feel like if you just talk to them and treat them like you would talk to any other girl, granted, whether you put a little money on it or not, I promise you, there will be a second time. Now, I can't tell you how to communicate, because that's, you should know that, but if you don't know, y'all should know. I can't tell you how to communicate, but I'm telling you right now, all you gotta do is that. And you'll be Gucci in the cooch. I promise you, she gonna wanna see you again. And then that next time, if you tell her you ain't got it and she's still trying to lock in, that means at this point, it's no longer about the bread. At this point, it's about, I just want to spend time with you. Now, like I said, depending on how you look at that situation, depending on how you met this girl in whatever situation it may have been, bar scene or the club scene, or you just bar find her or whatever the fuck, she just want to see you again and you want to keep getting in touch with you and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the girl you see yourself with, but if it's just somebody who was going through a hard time, because there are a lot of girls out there that go through shit. Motherfucker, we go through shit. But if there's somebody out there going through something and she just needs you to lock in and take care of a bill for her, this isn't really who she is as an individual. Hopefully that's not who she really is, and she ain't just out here throwing a box at anybody that's gonna pay a bill. How you choose to navigate, maneuver your way through that situation as it pushes forward is up to you. If you just want to keep it a situationship, likely not the best idea to make it a relationship. But if you just want to keep it a situationship, I say there's no reason why you can't keep pushing forward. Seeing somebody, every now and again and shit, because if she's cool with you and she got that type of energy, then why not? So for me, the way I look at it is, you can pay for it the first time, but don't pay for it the second time, ever. Because if you pay for it the second time, now you're establishing a routine. Now it's going to be expected. Even if you got the money, who cares? Don't pay for it the second time. She got to want to see you for you, if you really care about all that shit. That's just how I would play it. And again, like I said, there's certain women, certain variables that go into it, and this video could go on forever, but I'm not trying to drag it out that long. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, email to good.MikeThePI@gmail.com. That should be listed in the links in the description area below. All my good shit, description area below. Good docs, good books, IPATs. You already know what it is. If you love this video, man, drop a like, man. Doc would highly appreciate that one. If you want me to go into a little bit more detail about it, I most certainly can. Just want to try to keep this one as short as possible. A little longer, but a little bit shorter. All right? Y'all take care, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Docs on to the next one. Peace.